Hello everyone. This guitar lesson is about how to play your very first notes and chords. This video assumes that you have either never played guitar or played very little. However, I will assume that you know how to hold a guitar and how to hold a pick. If you don't know or aren't sure how to do either, check out my other video titled How to Hold a Guitar and Guitar Pick. You can find the links in the description. First, let's go over where the fingers should be positioned relative to these metallic dividers, which are called frets. From my point of view, looking down at the guitar, I want to have my finger placed as close as possible to the right fret. I also need to press down hard enough with my finger so that I make a clear sound. So, for example, this is from me looking down, this fret is to the right of this finger, and I just do press down hard enough and pick it. And that's how you make a nice clear sound. You just press down hard enough, close to the right fret. The reason why you want to place your finger to the right fret and press down hard, at least hard enough, is because placing the finger too far to the left will make it very hard to press and will lead to a very unclean buzzing sound that doesn't sound very professional. As you can see, I can't get a very good sound from the string if my finger is too far to the left. Make it a habit and try to keep your finger closer to the right fret. It's a subtle but very important point. As you practice often, you'll naturally start placing your finger close to the right fret with the right amount of pressure. If you still hear buzzing or no sound at all with your finger placed on the right side of whatever fret you're playing on, if you're getting a sound like this, or still a buzzing sound, it means you aren't pressing down hard enough with the finger or your fingers. Squeeze until you get a good, clear sound. So instead of pushing it lightly or squeezing it lightly, you want to push it all the way down hard enough so that you get a nice, clear, ringing sound. It doesn't matter what fret you play on, you want to squeeze down hard enough. If the strings are hurting the tips of your fingers, it just means you haven't developed calluses yet, and you should be okay playing through it. You should be okay playing through the pain. Just don't go crazy and play until your fingers bleed. That's not good for your fingers. You should never push yourself so far as to hurt yourself. With these points in mind, let's run through some quick improvised exercises. We'll be using the highest sounding, or highest for short, two strings. I'm assuming you don't know how to read tabs, so I'll show you which notes we'll be playing. So again, we're using these two strings, which are closer to the floor, and we're going to be using these notes. This note up here on the 4th fret. The 4th fret, you count frets by counting the metallic dividers, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4th fret, put your pinky there. Put your middle finger on the 2nd fret, 1, 2, right there. And then placing these fingers on the highest string, highest sounding string. Your index finger on the 1st fret, and those are the three notes we'll be using. In addition to that, we will also use two notes on the string just above it, or the 2nd highest string, right down here. So again, 4th and 2nd fret on the next string. Let me just run through that again so you understand. 4th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, on the high E string. That's what this highest string is called. The string closest to the ground, 4th fret. 2nd fret on that same string. Again, count frets by 1, 2 metallic dividers, or the space in between them, it doesn't really matter. So again, 4th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4th fret, 1, 2, 2nd fret, 1st fret on the highest string, and then the 4th fret on the next string, and the 2nd fret on that next string. Now hopefully that will make more sense when we start playing through it, and I will give you a demo of what I'm trying to show you here. And you don't have to play with me quite yet. Just watch what I do. As you can see, I played again the 4th fret on the highest string, 2nd fret on the highest string, 1st fret on the highest string, went down and played the 4th fret on the 2nd highest string, and the 2nd fret on the 2nd highest string. If that doesn't make sense, go back and look over my description again and try to get a good feel for the notes that we'll be playing. Now for the exercise itself. what I will do is I will play this very slowly, that same set of notes, down and up, and then I'll play it fast, and then I'll play it slow again. And for all of that, I want you to do your best to follow along with me. And again, if you need to stop and pause at some point, feel free to do so. You're always welcome to do that, whatever it takes to help you learn this. Okay, so here we go. Okay, and normally I'd be playing with a metronome, but and usually before I start, what you want to do if you're playing along with people is to count off beats, maybe 4 beats before if you're playing in 4/4 time. And that's for musicians out there. And that was it. So just practice that, and make sure you use your pinky. Try to use the same fingering that I used: the pinky, middle finger, and index. Always get your pinky involved in things, especially if you're spreading your finger across. If you're spreading your hand across 4 frets, you got to get your pinky out there. You don't want to use your index finger. That's just your ring finger. That's just awkward. So run through that exercise again. Sorry for the mistake. I just haven't, just not used to playing that slow. But hope that makes sense. Comment with questions, and follow me on Twitter at freelessons. And I'll see you guys around. Thanks.